Good evening, everybody. I, Swati Mohanty, welcome you all to the 9th Annual Day celebration of Royal Public School, Bhubaneswar. I take this opportunity to invite the dignitaries onto the stage. I request my didis to escort the dignitaries onto the stage. To begin with, I request our esteemed Principal Mr. Sarveswar Samal Sir to come onto the stage and take his seat. Sir, please. Thank you, sir. Now, I invite our chief guest, Mr. Prabhat Kumar Rao, sir, to come onto the stage and take his seat. Sir, please. Have a big round of applause for him. Sir, now I invite our guest of honor, Mr. Debabrata Pranigrahi sir, to come onto the stage. Big round of applause for him. Sir, now I invite our guest of honor, Sister B.K. Geeta, to come onto the stage. Ma'am, please have applause for her. Thank you, ma'am. I now invite our manager, Mr. Ajay Das, sir, to come onto the stage and take his seat. Sir, please. Thank you, sir. I now invite our Vice Chairman, Sri Milan Mohanty, sir, to come to the stage and take his seat. Sir, please. Big round of applause for him. Thank you, sir. I'll invite our esteemed chairman, sir, to come onto the stage and take his seat. Please, sir. Have a big round of applause for him. Thank you, sir. Atithi Deva Bhava. This is our tradition and custom. I now request my friends to offer a floral welcome to the dignitaries on dais. I, on behalf of Royal Public School Bhubaneswar, welcome you all to the August gathering. As you know, every occasion begins with the grace and blessing of our presiding deity, Lord Jagannath. I now request I now request the dignitaries to light the ceremonial lamp so as to seek his blessing so that the function moves successfully.
परम ज्योति दीप ज्योति जनार्दनः दीप ज्योति हरिर्पापम् दीप ज्योति नमोऽस्तुते शुभं करोतु कल्याणम् आरोग्यं सुखसम्पदः द्वैतबुद्धिविनाशाय आत्मज्योति नमोऽस्तुते आत्मज्योति प्रदीप्ताय ब्रह्मज्योति नमोऽस्तुते ब्रह्मज्योति प्रदीप्ताय गुरुज्योति नमोऽस्तुते
Thank you, Didis. know, Royal Public School, a sublime and integral part of Royal Group of Institutes, came into being in the year 2013. This institute of ours is the dream of our esteemed chairman, sir, who is very much with us today. The purpose of the school is to churn out idle and worthy citizens to serve the nation. In a span of almost 9 years, the school has achieved excellence not only in academics but also in extracurricular activities. Royal Public School is equally emphatic about all-around development of the tiny tots. Now is the time for the introduction of the dignitaries on the dais. Today, we have the privilege to have an extraordinary person in our midst. He is none other than our chief guest, Rotarian Professor Pravat Kumar Rao. Sir, Vice Chancellor, OUAT Bhubaneswar, is also the Director, Agricultural Promotion and Investment Corporation of Odisha Limited. He has 3 decades of teaching experience and has published 24 books and also successfully guided 9 PhD scholars. He is an excellent teacher, researcher and administrator. His contribution to the society is highly remarkable. We have the privilege to have a brilliant personality in our midst today. He is none other than our chief guest of honor, Rotarian Sri Jukta Debabrata Pranigrahi, Managing Director of Institute of Quality and Environment Management Services, Private Limited, a leading management system organization operating in India from its register office at Bhubaneswar, Odisha. The organization operates in Delhi, Hyderabad, Vizag, Kolkata, Kharagpur, Guwahati, Ranchi, Raipur and Jabalpur. Under his able guidance, IQEMS have provided training to nearly 50,000 people in more than 800 companies. In the last 2 decades, Rotarian Debabrata Pranigrahi sir is the lead author QMS from IRCA, lead auditor EMS from EARA, UK and did his MBA from Delhi University. He is a social activist who has enacted a lot of programs for the upliftment of the downtrodden. Now, I have the privilege to introduce our guest of honor, Sister B.K. Geeta. She is the state head of Prajapita Brahma Kumari Isoriya Viswavidyalaya, having its head office at Mount Abu. She is an epitome of commitment and spiritual upliftment of society. She has dedicated her life to spread the message of peace, brotherhood, amity and spiritual attainment. May I now introduce our Papa, esteemed Chairman Sir. Introducing esteemed Chairman Sir is really very tough. He is an educationist per excellence. He is a social activist of visionary. He is a man of tremendous foresight. He has spawned the concept of residential education in the state of Odisha. Most important, he loves us as a father loves his children. Having him in our midst is a matter of pleasure for us. The more I speak about him, the more it seems to remain to be told about him. I deem it a privilege to introduce our principal, Mr. Sarveswar Samal Sir. He is a multi-talented personality. He is a CBSE resource person, CBSE module developer, CBSE national level master trainer for NEB 2020. He has so far conducted more than 150 workshops offline and online as well. He has won a lot of laurels for his outstanding contributions to academics and administration. He was awarded Dr. S. Radhakrishnan Adarsh Shikshak Samman on the occasion of the 10th International Conference by Himaskara. He has also been awarded Best Education Teacher by Ignited Education Boards Private Limited. I now take this opportunity to introduce our beloved Vice Chairman, Mr. Milan Sir. He is one who exudes youth, vigor, vitality, and exuberance. He has done masters in business administration in a reputed university of the USA, and leaving aside a lucrative career, he has chosen to nourish young minds, a worthy son of a worthy father. I now introduce the coolest and the affable and the most handsome personality is none other than our beloved manager Sri Jukta Ajay Kumar Das. Sir, he is an outstanding administrator. Besides that, he is also the first postgraduate of his village, Maitapur. As you know, this is our tradition to offer tokens of love and appreciation to our guest. I now request all the dignitaries to stand in front of the for the felicitation, and the honor will be done by my esteemed chairman, sir. Again, I request my esteemed chairman, sir, to present the memento to the chief guest, Mr. Again, I request my esteemed chairman, sir, to present the memento to the guest of honor, Mr. Pravat Kumar Rao. I request all the dignitaries to be in. Again, I request my esteemed chairman, sir, to present the memento to the guest of honor, Sister Gita ma'am. Thank you. I request all the dignitaries to be in the front for the much awaited event. Now is the time for the unveiling of the school magazine, The Horizon. Thank you, sir. I request the dignitaries to take their seats. I now request Honorable Principal Sir to read out the annual report. Sir, please.
Thank you, Swati. Whether it's whether it whether it's watching the blue sky, rolling waves, crash against the sandy shore, or hearing migratory birds chirping in a green luscious forest on the bank of river Kuakhai. There is something so remarkable and beautiful being immersed in nature is the scenic beauty of my school that I am proud of. In a world of digitalization, most of us spend our days online, so it's always inevitable to unplug and step outside for a little sunshine and fresh air, which may be going for a walk in the lawn that's in front of our school building, or to enjoy the scenic beauty where we sit right now. Whatever you decide, we assure our school is full of awe. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Honorable Chief Guest of the occasion, Mr. Prabhat Kumar Aul, sir, Vice Chancellor OUT Bhubaneswar, man with zestful personality, today's guest of honor, Revered Mr. Devabrat Paningrai, sir, Sister B.K. Gita, Madam, State Head Prajapati Brahma Kumari Vishwavidyalaya, esteemed Chairman of the school, Dr. Vishnu Mohan Mahanti, sir, symbol of commitment, an epitome of optimism, none other than our own Vice Chairman, sir, Milan Mahanti, sir, workaholic personality, Mr. Ajay Kumar Das, sir, Manager, distinguished guests, parents, colleagues, and above all, my dear students. I, Sarveswar Samal, the principal of Royal Public School, feel proud and privileged to present our school annual report before you all. To begin with, the school is committed to meet all the requirements for children to develop their holistic personality to the fullest and provide a stress-free and play-away method of education. We have adopted a child-centered approach and activity-based process of learning so that the children reap the best of the best. Keeping this in view, several dynamic and engaging activities are conducted around the year to provide ample opportunity to our pupils for developing their creativity and enhance their budding talent. The school feels proud enough to publish its annual magazine, The Horizon, and also the world magazine, Sunrise, that is Uday Bhanu. Moreover, it's a privilege for the school to host Sahodaya Odia debate and essay competition in our school. Around 75 schools participated in Sahodaya competition and it turned to be a successful learning experience. There is a study tour of class 11 and 12 students to Hyderabad from 16th to 22nd November of this year. Further, we have also decided to take students of standard 6 to 10 on study tour to Hyderabad in the last week of January 23. As a regular practice, parent-teacher meeting is held on second Saturday of every month to address issues pertaining to students' development and welfare. Infrastructure. We have successfully established computer science lab for our students, which can accommodate 40-odd students simultaneously along with all other science laboratories. We are also privileged to provide 24 hours uninterrupted power supply to avoid crunching heat during summer. Our girls and boys hostel are under construction, which will be operational from next session, that is 23-24, for the students from standard 5 to 12. However, right now we are having hostels for class 11 and 12, both boys and girls. In addition to this, setting up a 4-layer play station in the kids' outdoor play zone, that is in front of the school building, in the first week of January 2023, to provide a befitting platform to rear and raise our kids to knack for competitive games and sports through recreation. We are also proud for our students. Honestly speaking, all of you are very closely following the initiative of our school. Still, it's my privilege to present a brief report of our hardworking students. Our school is proud of Achinta Panda for making us proud by securing 95% in 10th annual CBSE 2022 exam. We are also proud of Shekhar Suman Mahapatra for securing 86% in 12th annual CBSE 2022. Achievements. Academic achievements reflect the diligence and skills to perform to the best of one's ability. The sincere efforts of the students in the CBSE exams brought laurels to the school. We pay great attention to the academic achievements of our students. As per the government guidelines, our school strictly follows the weight parameters framed, as well as now the children don't have to carry heavy bags on their back. It comes under the teacher's responsibility not to overload parents as well as children with the burden of homework. I must add certain achievements in my address. Arpita Satpathy of Standard 7 has participated as well as featured in national television Talent of Odisha International Festival and received prizes and certificates. Sai Swarup Behra of Standard 3 was adjudged ranked 2 in the state level English Olympiad and will be taking part in the next level. Ipsita Dwivedi of Standard 7 participated in Odisha State Badminton Ranking Tournament. Adhyasya Tripathi of Standard 9 was honored in the International Dance and Music Festival that is held at Puri. She was also honored with Bharatiya Kalasri Sanman 2022 by Indian Trust for Art and Culture. Saket Sriram Jena of Standard 3 received first prize in spoken English conducted by Lexicon. Kailash Kunal Lenka of Standard 6 secured third position in art conducted by Times of India on the occasion of Raja Mahotsav. In addition to this, our teachers also have achieved certain laurels for the school. Principal Mr. Sarveswar Samal is appointed as National Level Resource Person and also Master Trainer for NEP 2020. He was also appointed as Affiliation Subcommittee member of CBSE. Further, he was appointed as Observer for Navodaya Recruitment Examination. Mrs. Pragya Sahu, Vice Principal, was appointed as Observer to conduct CBSE Class 10 and 12 Annual Examination. She was also felicitated on Women Empowerment by Rotary Club for her contribution in the field of education. Ms. Saloni Thakur won the Best Delegate in Silicon Institute of Technology, MUN, and KIT Model United Nations. Mrs. Richa Saha was honored as Women Icon in the event of Women's Fashion Show conducted by Times of India. Our dance teacher, Ms. Saleja Nandini, has glorified our school by achieving many awards in Odisha and folk dance. We are also privileged to have Mr. Jaminikant Naik, who has represented Odisha under 19 national level Binimankar cricket tournament. As you know, workshops are a period of discussion on practical work on a particular subject in which a group of people share their knowledge and experience. Our teachers participated in various training and workshops to enhance their knowledge as well as teaching methodology. To none of you, Mrs. Sunita Jena attended a workshop on communication for students. Mrs. Sagupta Khanam and Priyanka Das attended the workshop on education and advanced learning for early childhood education. Mrs. Pragya Sahu, Miss Monalisa Acharya, and Surat Chaudhary have attended number of online CBSE workshops. It is a great pleasure and privilege to declare that we have been successful in opening Scouts and Guides wing in our school, which will facilitate students to showcase their commitment and talent at state and national level events. We are also trying to open NCC wing shortly. Besides regular game periods, the school conducts annual sports every year to spot the hidden talent among the students. We conducted 9th annual athletic meet in Pinito on 9th and 10th December 2022. I am also happy and give me immense pleasure with little sorrow to say that we had a friendly cricket match between Principal XI and Parents XI. I am sorrow because we lost by 18 runs. I mean Principal 11 lost by 18 runs. So once again, congratulations to the parents. We also conduct fitness programs, regular drill, meditation and yoga classes every week. Recreation on the way. With a little change in the traditional way of observation. This year, we observed Children's Day in a unique way. That our skilled parents and motivated staff performed in the cultural bonanza named as Tare Jamin Par. Moving one step ahead, our esteemed chairman sir has declared to observe Children's Day every year as a mark of dedication to our dear students. Besides this, there was also a picnic for both students and teachers in the month of December. Other activities. We kept ourselves busy while organizing different activities throughout the year by enrolling for the regional and national level school awards by observing different national days. And besides these, our students discharged their social responsibilities, making people sensitive towards good health and surroundings. Students also went for many cleanliness drives in nearby public places like temples and institution premises. I also convey my heartfelt thanks to my brothers and sisters of Prajapati Brahmakumari for joining us on different occasions. I must not forget to appreciate that while a majority of students rely on public transport, we have provided the best, safe and secure transportation with GPS service which covers major parts of Bhubaneswar. I must add with proud that socialization has been shown to be one of the most effective ways for senior citizens to improve their mental health. We also get inspiration and guidance from senior citizens of the locality by holding different activities on a regular basis in our premises. I convey my sincere thanks to Mr. Jugal Kishore Sahu sir, who is the General Secretary of Odisha, and others for their tireless support to our institution. I must not forget to convey my thanks to all my colleagues, because we believe teachers are lifetime students. So we the teachers, conduct a special assembly twice a month for our students in the morning assembly. Last but not least, under the able guidance of esteemed Chairman Dr. Vishnu Mohan Mahanti sir, our school and Rotary Club of Bhubaneswar Heritage are going to organize a blood donation camp. I do repeat, blood donation camp in collaboration with Capital Hospital Blood Bank on 23rd of this month, that is day after tomorrow, from 8:30 a.m. to 1:30 p.m. I do repeat, there will be a blood donation camp on 23rd December in the school premises from 8:30 a.m. to 1:30 p.m. So in this regard, I make an appeal to all our respected parents, guardians, to come forward to fructify the noble cause. Kindly support with us. As I sign off, I take this opportunity to welcome you all once again to this grand annual function Evolution 2022. Thank you. Jai Hind, Jai Jagannath.
Thank you, sir. Now, I request our manager, sir, to address us with few words. Please, sir.
Good evening, everybody. Honorable Chief Guest, Guest of Honor, Principal Sir, Vice Chairman Sir, BK Geeta Ma'am, and my dear, my also respected parents, and my dear students of our CST and RPS, and the guest on the in front of me. I'm so happy that after 2 years, we are observing this ninth annual function of our school, the manner which you are seeing today. I'm so happy. In this year, all our students have participated in the cultural events, and they are happy, and their parents must be happy by seeing their activities, their performance. One thing I will say, in this stage of world, there are, for our guidance, we have 3 platforms. Actually, we have 2 platforms, but we have the opportunity for the third platform. One is our parent. The first platform is our parent. The second platform of guidance is our school, our teachers. And the third is our chairman, sir, who guides each and every time, when and where, what to do, what not to do, to build a man or woman with proper guidance, with touching all the corners of the corner of everything. How our activities will be, how our behavior will be, how we should read. That is required. The world is searching for this. Who should guide us? How we will be guided? How we will be live peacefully, and how will be friendly, and how our society will be a great society. So today, the day has come. We will be much happy that in his guidance, in the guidance of our esteemed chairman, sir, we have reached this stage, and some mistakes may be there, which will be excused by our parents and the guests, because we are grooming the child from 2.5 years, 3 years to 14, 15 years. So the child of 3 years, is to control them is a very difficult thing, and you parents can better understand it. So when they will perform, you please encourage them. So this is my request. One thing, we have junior students, Montessori students, LKG students, UKG students, Standard 1 students to Standard 11 students. They have gone picnic to different places and enjoyed a lot. So this time we are planning a study tour from Standard 6 to Standard 11 of our school to Hyderabad. Those who will be interested, they will contact Pragya ma'am in the month of first or second week of January. So this is our program. So I hope you will enjoy our program and bless the child. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for your motivational words. Now, I request our Vice Chairman, sir, to address us with few words. Sir, please.
Thank you, Swati. Good evening, everyone. Are you happy? So, how's your exam going on, second years? Anyway, life is on. Every day there's an exam. Enjoy your day. So, today you have landed here to see the beautiful kids performing for you. You'll all enjoy, you'll bless them, you'll guide them. They have been working hard for the last 1 month, I think, to just showcase their talent in these 2 or 3 hours. We have been seeing them. Even we have been listening also, all this chirping going on backside also. Je mu eita pindhiba mate eita kaingi delle. Someone is saying, more eita deyas nahi aso. So all these are going on. The enthusiasm, the teachers' work, the management work, everyone, they all are showcasing the talent just for you. And a sincere request to parents, it is an experience. कौन हुए ना जो पेरेंट्स ता पिलार फंक्शन सरी गला से बटे आस्ते आस्ते पढ़ाती. तो सिंसियर रिक्वेस्ट टू ईच एंड एवरी पेरेंट ए 2-3 घंटा पे सेल्फिश हवा टिके बंद कर देबे. छुआ सबु आमर घर गले आपन छुआ आपंगर किंतु ए कैंपस भितर सबु छुआ आमर. तो जेमिति आपन आपन छुआ को जेमिति एनकरेज करिवे, आई एक्सपेक्ट दैट ईच एंड एवरीवन टू एनकरेज all of my kids. एटा आपन गोटे ब्लेसिंग मो छुआ पाई गोटे एनकरेजमेंट. थरे खाली भाभी दे आपन पिला माने परफॉर्म करूथबो केही नथिबे तो केमी लागिबो. तो एवरी रिक्वेस्ट टू ऑल माय पेरेंट्स to stay till the end, to encourage each and every one, irrespective how they perform. Coming to the dais is a very big deal. Performing, huge deal. So I hope everyone sitting around here will be smiling around, will be clapping around. Just a little encouragement to our kids. That is all for this today's evening. So hopefully we'll stay here, see you in the evening, and don't forget to take our royal dinner. So thank you and good night.
Thank you, sir, for your valuable words. Now, I request our guest of honor of the day to address us with few words of inspiration. Please, ma'am.
ओम शांति. फिर एक बार उच्चारण करेंगे प्यार से. ओम शांति. दिल से बोलेंगे ओम शांति. थैंक यू. परम पिता परमात्मा के सभी अमृत संतान, मंचासीन सभी भाई परमात्मा के बच्चे हैं, सभी गेस्ट लोग हैं. तो आज इस प्रोग्राम में सबको मिल कर के बहुत ही खुशी हो रही है. ये एनुअल डे है, तो जन्मदिन पर एक दूसरे को खुशी देना, दुआएं देना, तो इसीलिए हम दिया जलाते हैं. किसी ने बहुत अच्छा कहा, वृक्ष की तरह कोई कोई पलते हैं, दिया की तरह कोई कोई जलते हैं. आदर्श की बातें सब किया करते हैं, पर उस आदर्श पर कोई कोई चलते हैं. ऐसे एक महान हस्ती विष्णु भाई जी है, जो हम सभी देख रहे हैं. तो इस एरिया में या भुवनेश्वर में उन्होंने जो विद्या मंदिर, स्कूल या कॉलेज जो विद्या का मंदिर है, और उस मंदिर में आप सब मूर्तियां हैं। जो दुनिया में मंदिर है, उस मंदिर में मिट्टी की, पत्थर की मूर्ति होती है। वो कुछ खाता नहीं है, फिर भी भक्त उसे खिलाते हैं। वो कुछ देता नहीं है, फिर भी भक्त उसके आगे आंचल फैलाकर मांगते हैं। पर ये एक ऐसा विद्यालय है, एक ऐसा मंदिर है, इसमें ऐसे एक मूर्तियां सब है जो आपको खिलाते हैं और खा भी लेते हैं, और आपको बिन मांगे सब कुछ लुटाते हैं। तो इस रॉयल कॉलेज या रॉयल स्कूल जैसा नाम है वैसा काम कर रहे हैं, रॉयल्टी। तो जीवन में रोज आजकल सब कोई चाय पीने की आदत हो गई है। आप सब देख रहे हैं, हमारे स्टेज पर बैठे हुए सभी गेस्ट लोग भी थोड़ी थोड़ी चाय ले रहे थे। तो मन में विचार आया कि आप सबको भी टी पिलाएं। सब पिएंगे? बैठे बैठे सब पिएंगे? सबसे पहला टी है, आपकी स्कूल के नाम से जुड़े हुए हैं, रॉयल्टी। हर इंसान के अंदर रॉयल्टी होनी चाहिए। दूसरा टी, प्यूरिटी, शुद्धता, पवित्रता, सादगी, वो होनी चाहिए। पसंद है ये टी पीना? तीसरा है रियलिटी, वास्तविकता, सच्चाई, जिस पर हर इंसान को चलना चाहिए। आज बच्चे आप हैं, कल बड़े होंगे, लेकिन इस विद्यालय का नाम रोशन करने के लिए आप ही निमित्त बनेंगे। कहते हैं आसमान में कई तारे हैं, पर जग को रोशनी करने के लिए एक चंद्रमा ही काफी है। तो उसी तरह इस विद्यालय से आप एक ऐसा चंद्रमा बनकर के निकले, सिर्फ इस उड़ीसा भूमि नहीं, सारे विश्व पर नाम रोशन कर सके। मैं सुन रही थी इस स्कूल से जो बच्चे नेशनल लेवल पर, इंटरनेशनल लेवल पर, कई खेल में, कई किस फील्ड में बहुत अच्छा प्राइज लिया है, आगे गया है। तो आज इस एनुअल डे पर आप सभी के लिए दिल से, परमात्मा से यही ब्लेसिंग करते हैं, अपने माँ बाप के साथ इस स्कूल का नाम, अपने टीचर्स का नाम जरूर रोशन करेंगे। इस भारत भूमि का एक आदर्श बन करके रह जाएंगे। कहते हैं दुनिया में कि आते सब है, जाएंगे भी हम सब है, पर मरकर वही अमर रह जाएंगे जो इस जग के लिए कुछ कर जाएंगे, जो इस जग के लिए कुछ कर जाएंगे। तो आज विष्णु भाई जी ने ये जो स्कूल बनाया, तो जैसे एक कंपनी में एक फैक्ट्री बनता है, कुछ रॉ मटेरियल डालते हैं, कुछ नया चीज निकलता है, ये एक इंसान बनाने की फैक्ट्री है। और हम यही शुभ भावना रखते हैं, यहाँ इंसान नहीं, यहाँ देवता बनकर के हर बच्चे निकले, इस भारत भूमि को देव भूमि बनाए, इस भारत जो स्वर्ग था फिर एक बार वो स्वर्ग भूमि बन जाए। इन चंद शब्दों से अपनी वाणी को विराम देती हूँ। ओम शांति। धन्यवाद।
Thank you, ma'am, for your inspiring words. Now, I request our esteemed Mr. Debabrata Panigrahi sir, the guest of honor of the day, to address us with few words of inspiration. Sir, please.
Thank you. Good evening. Good evening, students. Because this is your day. Esteemed Chief Guest, Honorable Vice Chancellor of OUT, Professor Prabhat Raul, Chairman of this institution, has been told by our esteemed guest of honor, Sister Geeta, that royal and the purity, reality, and royalty begins with royal. I thank you, Vishnu Babu, for inviting for such a wonderful occasion. This is a foundation day, annual day of your school. Vice Chairman Milan Mahanti, a Rotarian friend and a true leader, is a youngster. I always inspire and get inspiration from him, that how exactly he is performing, the way he is dealing, the way he is moving forward. It's really a commendable task. Milan, keep it on. You are a future leader. Principal of this school, manager of the school, ladies and gentlemen, the parents, and my Rotarian friends. I see friend Judal Kishore Sahu, the senior-most Rotarian of a club, who gives a lot of inspiration to me as well as my members. That the way he deal, you have heard on the principal's speech, that how he motivates, and this school is under his supervision. Whether any camp you mention in this area, so Rotarian Sahu is always there. Chairman Madam is there and Vice Chairman Madam. Good evening to all of you, parents and dear students. I was surprised that when your chairman, we were been discussing a few weeks back that who should be the befitting chief guest on this occasion. So immediately a name came that none other than the Vice Chancellor of OUT. You know, all of you, that is the one of the greatest and biggest institution of the state, which has brought lot of laurels to the state in this country. So he is none other than your Vice Chancellor here today as the chief guest. But I didn't know that if you recommend some name as the chief guest, as 1:1 free, you buy one and get one free, Vishnu will get another free, that you will be the guest of honor on this occasion. But I am happy and learn this treat from you. Friends, this is an annual day, so I have to give some gift on this occasion. So I scribbled in the morning in my office, what should I speak on this occasion of your annual day? Because, already we have learned Vice Chancellor who will be speaking on the subject. But I was inspired while scribbling from your annual report and from Sister Geeta's speech that she has already provided you 3 cups of teas. It is not for you, it is for us also on the dais. It was one with royalty. So everybody should get a royalty if he is doing a good job or your brand image is good. What does that mean? If an organization is doing good, if a school is doing good, and you let your name to the society or for the other entrepreneur or in the country, so there was a royalty scheme, you get some royalty of your name. So that's what Royal School is getting, or Royal Institution, RCST, Royal College of Science and Technology is getting. Recently we had been to Maitapur. There's a wonderful Royal School. I have never seen a school in a village which is more than an international standard. Our Rotarian friends were there in a bus, so we were discussing among ourselves. जे गाँव रे भी एते बड़ा स्कूल रे ड्रीम है पारे. There are government schools in the villages. We all come from village. किंतु आमे उडे गाँव भितरे, that was an interior village. Ude school ra concept, au say school da itte bada school, I think much bigger, twice the size of this school, which is in Bhubaneswar. So it was very appreciable. So it is royalty. Then she has given us that purity. So everybody, each human being, the students particularly, you all are pure. Because God has given this soul while birth with pureness. So that purity have to be maintained. Who will maintain? You have yourself, your guardians, parents, the teachers, and the society. So you have to remain pure. Then again, these are the 2 T's. What was the third? Students, what is the third? Reality. So that is truth. So what is truth? That you all are present here to celebrate the annual day, isn't it? So a lot of dhamaka will be here. But also with that, we need not have to forget what was our purpose in this life. That everybody is come with this earth with some purpose. As a students, you have certain purpose. This purpose is that you have to imbibe and take value-based education. So the school is going to provide and you are going to demand for it. It is your requirement. You can demand to the school, to the authority, to the principal, to the teacher to give you value-based education. Education everybody is providing, but value-based education is the need of the hour. So in this what should be our perception? Our behavior, our perception is that we have learned either through instructions or through observations. Education is a ladder that can carry us to high limits. Without education, without knowledge, you cannot contribute to this world or even earn money. Knowledge is the power. You know, knowledge is power, need not have to be explained. Without knowledge, you are nothing. It is not only education that you achieve or you excel in your higher secondary, your plus 2, then after your graduation, your higher graduation. It is not. That is one part. Value-based education, you have to also gather knowledge. Knowledge, you listen, your principal or manager have told, to gather knowledge, you have to move out of the institutions, for which they are organizing a trip, study to Hyderabad. What for? There are academics you have been learning, there are courses you are following, you are also moving out. You have been let out, you have been thrown out for an exposure of this world to learn something. So knowledge is power. So try to gather as much as knowledge you can. The value-based education helps you to know what you can do so that you can go extra mile. Everybody goes in a regular route. You come here, but extra mile who goes, he is the successful entrepreneur, he is the successful student, laureate, whatever it is. He is the person who has done the extra mile, will earn something more, and knowledge is that. So that is what you have to have, the knowledge you have to gather. And the types of education. I was being asked that this is an institution 9-year-old. So within this 9 year, you have gone that extra mile, because in this last CBSE board or exam, I think this school has done something extraordinary result. The names will be facilitated and you will be honored today. So that is what the value-based education. And the types of education, we can divide into 3 systems or 3 types. That is one formal, informal, and non-formal education. Learning informal education is endless, and we continue to learn as we live and life goes on. Till the end, Mahatma Gandhi once said that if a man stops learning, he is dead. He is no more alive. That means till your death, you have to learn. That is what learning informal education. We continue to learn and life keeps on going. Non-formal education is often used interchangeably with terms such as community education, adult education, continuing education, and second chance of education. So that is what is more important. And what is the importance? Education in life, that is reading, writing, understanding the first value, and we receive the education most informative manner which we can. And consequently, education makes people literate. Above all, education is extremely important for employment. Proper education gives us great opportunity to make a decent living. Friends, there are many things we can say, endless, we can keep on going. But I have a small story, with that I will conclude. You know what is the passion of education or passion of knowledge? Every person, whether it is a student, with a kid, it's old, middle-aged, anybody, if there is a junoon, you know in Hindi there is a word called junoon. That means a passion. Jindagi mein kuch kar guzarna hai. We have to do something in the life, whether any obstacle comes. That is what passion of knowledge. What is that passion? And small story goes like this. A saint in Haridwar who had been concerned for some time due to his old age, how to hand over the stock of knowledge which he has in his future generation. For this, he had been selecting students who could succeed him in long term. You know, we do a lot of skill transfers. In my organization, we do the skill training and skill transfer, knowledge transfer from industries, or the skill train to unskilled and semi-skilled. So the saint was also thinking on the similar line, that I have a lot of knowledge with me, but I will die, but I need to transfer to my disciples or to my students. One day with all his disciples, he went out to some forest somewhere where he could live and give his knowledge to his disciples. the saint kept walking. The inaccessible mountains, rivers came on his plateau, and the saint did not stop. One day happened, 2 days continued, month after month, year after year, and there were some years past. The saint is maybe to Himalaya or somewhere. Haridwar is very nearer to that place. He was walking, and the students are following, disciples. Maybe after, when he found, looking back, there are hardly any followers, or the disciples are been there left out. So he thought, what is it happening? But he didn't bother. He kept on walking. He continued. Eventually the sage arrived at a hut. Now he had only 2 disciples left. He went to the hut with those and started teaching happily. I will give you some of my disciples how to make a practice of making a diamond from a wheat. Graham wrote a diamond theory about. So that kind of teaching I would like to give you today. Promane 2 jana achandi tanra bitaru. Balance have already left the place. Taru bhoto aichi, taru soso aichi, kiye padichi, au hei pariboni am dora au. So they left that place, and 2 of them very obedient. They were sitting calmly, and they wanted to gain, because their passion was to retain or gain that knowledge from his guru or the saint. Saying this, he gave the disciples 1 grain of wheat and asked them to recite a mantra. A disciple fainted while reading that mantra, due to which his mantra remained incomplete and the diamond could not be formed. But the second disciple read the whole mantra and made the diamond out of that wheat, because this disciple had the willpower, passion for taking knowledge in his subject, due to which the disciple overcome hunger, thirst, fatigue, because he has run or he has walked that extra mile, which is important. Don't you believe? That extra mile is important. Here I see, I was taking a stock that there are near about 1,000 students are here, but who is doing that extra mile will be that guy who will be turning or reciting that mantra, how to make that diamond from that wheat. That is important in the life. The disciple used to obey every word and every command of his guru, because of which he was different from other disciples. The saint, expressing his happiness, put the entire knowledge in the disciple's bag, because this disciple was the true possessor of his guru's knowledge. So what we get out of this story, that acquiring knowledge is not an extraordinary work. It requires a sense of seclusion. One should dedicate himself to his master and earn knowledge diligently. To get right knowledge in your life, devotion is very, very important. So you have to be devoted. So kindly, dear students, this is your annual day. Try to achieve as more as you can, and try to get as much as you can from your teachers, from your guru, from this institution, from your parents. With this, I thank once again Chairman of the institution, Rotarian Vishnu Mohan Mahanti, Vice Chairman Milan Mahanti, Principal, Manager, and all the teachers present here for inviting me to this august gathering, annual day. And I wish this institution should flourish in over years to come together. Bande Uttara Janani.
Thank you, sir, for your inspiring words. Now, I request our chief guest, Honorable Professor Pravat Kumar Rao, sir, Vice Chancellor OUAT, to address us with a few words of inspiration. Sir, please.
Good evening to all. On the dais, we have the chairman of this esteemed public school, Rotarian Vishnu Mohan Mahanti, our guest of honor, Srijukta Rotarian Devobrata Panigrahi, the other guest of honor, Brahma Kumari, Sister Gita, the Vice Chairman, Mr. Milan Mohanty, the Principal, Srijukta Sasmal, the Manager, Ajay Kumar Das. In front of me, esteemed invitees, students, their learned teachers, parents, ladies and gentlemen. Once again, a very good evening to all of you. Really, I am extremely happy to be here in this evening amongst all, looking at the overall ambience of the system. We remember our school days and the ecosystem that was provided to us at that time. There is hell and heaven difference. So the current generation students, they should feel privileged that they are blessed and they should derive best out of it and also contribute the best of their ability. If we consider in an academic ecosystem, there are three distinct pillars. The number one is the school, as you see here. Number two, the students. And number three, the staff. And obviously, the responsibility of the school and the staff is much more so far as their attention for the students is concerned. Though we say that students' life is the best life, but it is the most vulnerable life. As we sow, so we reap. So this is the time so that we should think that what should be our strategy, in which direction we need to move so that the future becomes bright. And it is my appeal to students, my sincere advice to students, be open in your mind, try to get as much information as possible, and in the present era of internet and Wi-Fi, etc., you are open to the entire globe. Try to collect as much information as possible. Choose your career. No career as of now is small or big. It is rather how you make it. Even starting from once upon a time, people say those who cannot read well, they will go for agriculture. ପାଠ ନ ପଢ଼ିଲେ ଚାଷ କରିବୁ। ତେଣୁ ଚାଷରେ ଯେ ଆଜି ମହତ୍ତ୍ୱ ନାହିଁ ସେ କଥା ମଧ୍ୟ ଆମେ କହିପାରିବା ନାହିଁ। ପାଠ ନ ପଢ଼ିଲେ ଗୋରୁ ଜଗିବୁ, ତେଣୁ ଗୋରୁ ଜଗିବା ବା ଭେଟେନାରୀ ସାଇନ୍ସରେ ଆଜି ମହତ୍ତ୍ୱ ନାହିଁ ସେ କଥା ମଧ୍ୟ ଆମେ କହିପାରିବା ନାହିଁ। ତୁ ଖେଳୁଥା ଲାଷ୍ଟକୁ ଭିକ ମାଗିବୁ, କିନ୍ତୁ ଖେଳିକିରି ଲୋକ ଯାଇ କେଉଁଠିକି ପହଞ୍ଚୁଛନ୍ତି ସେ କଥା ମଧ୍ୟ ଆମେ ଜାଣିସାରିଲେଣି। Entrepreneurship is also a new dimension to the career opportunities. So be open. There was a time when we were advised by our parents, you study this subject, whether you like it or do not like it. That was a kind of imposition by parents that you have to take biology, even if you don't love to study biology. You have to take mathematics, even if you are not comfortable with mathematics. But nowadays, there is a wide option and we cannot impose anything on the students. But on the other hand, the students should think that the kind of road or pathway I have chosen is appropriate for me. When parents were telling, we were dedicating it to parents. But since in the current days, now neither the parents are telling nor you are able to accept it, so you have to decide your future. Be careful for that. There are a few basic things which particularly in the school career it counts. Number one is your level of adjustment. It is a group activity. You have to sit and run and commute in a ecosystem where you are not the single person. It is a group activity. So adjust yourself. Number two, bear with others. Unless otherwise you have a capacity to bear, you cannot survive in the current day society. And number three is your care for others. Then only there is a reciprocation of others to care you. The most important thing is discipline. Only when discipline is there, then only achievement comes. And obviously all these leads to education, A, B, C, D, E. Adjustment, bear with, care, discipline, all these leads to education in an academic ecosystem. So it is the most important stage you are passing through, and try to open up your mind. No profession is small or no profession is inferior. Similarly, no profession is great or no profession is superior. Try to choose your own profession, make yourself great, make your teachers greater, and make your institute the greatest. Thank you all.
Thank you, sir, for your motivational words. Now, I request our esteemed chairman, Dr. Bishnu Mohan Mohanty, sir, to enlighten us with some motivational words. Sir, please.
Thank you. Good evening to all of you here. Today's chief guest, Rahul Babu, Dabrat Babu, Geeta Ji, Jogala Babu and all the senior citizens, principal, manager, teachers here, those are bigger kids, and above all, my smaller kids. I'm really happy to see all the arrangements with proper ambience here in Royal Public School, Bhubaneswar. I'm really fortunate to have also so smaller and bigger kids with me today. For last few days, I was busy with my Matapur function and other activities. Today, I am also happy as well as busy. Still then, I want to say something for my smaller and bigger kids here. Function, as Rahul told their things, no profession is great or small. You have to make the profession great or small. Likewise, no function is great or small. You have to make the function as you like. It depends on the person who activate it, execute it. When I was marking this presentation by Swati here, I was marking something deviation. Principal sir was looking towards me, sir, don't tell anything, you'll tell me in your chamber. Okay? Even today when I was coming, I asked whether I'll tell it. No, sir. But this is not the thing. I am not talking, not telling, not saying anything else wrong. Because experience makes man perfect. Experience makes man perfect. My smaller kids, are you listening? Thank you. Experience makes man perfect. No one is perfect from the childhood. No one. So, this Swati, maybe Swati or Pragya or principal, whoever manager like this thing. Each and every one, we have to learn more and more to develop in your life. So, it's one platform where we can learn something. Because in my views, each and every moment of life is a learning moment. Try to utilize this thing. My smaller kids here in this school, when I mark their videos, when I see their performances, various activities like this, dance, rangoli, one act play like this thing, singing any song, really I got astonished, such a talent is in my school. So many thanks to the parents. They are the main pillar of my kids to come up to develop to that extent where my smaller kids can see or can visualize, can analyze, the various things, the various aspects of her or his or life. So it is the prime responsibility of the parents of my smaller kids to guide them properly, to train them properly, to make them systematic or disciplined. But nowadays, in this present era, 21st century, we, the parents, have no time to spare at least with our kids, because we both are, means husband and wife, both are busy to earn money. Yes, it's one need of the society nowadays. But you all are forgetting the things. This income has no value at all if your kids are not well trained or disciplined. When you are earning money, if they will spoil that money, what you will do? So what is the need of the things to earn money by spending your 24 hours there? In my view, spend some time, some hours every day with your kids to make them a good man. To make them good men. I was marking one parent, that is, one parent is Rangoli was doing. Kama? Vasundhara. Actually, I've been marking her. Her Rangoli is very fine. Her concentration is very fine. Even today also, when I asked the things, she did not respond the things because she was busy with her duty, means Rangoli. Many thanks. I hope her child will be good man, positively. So I request all the parents of my kids, try to make your kid a good man. How you will make him a good man, it is your lookout. It is not the lookout of the others, or it is not the lookout of your child. So when you are coming to the functions, we have to learn so many things. What Rahul was telling the things, in our time, these facilities are not there. But now, our kids are getting this thing. Likewise, when you are a child, I know and I think you have not got such type of things. Now, whether your feelings has developed to this extent or not, it is a matter of discussion. So try to give the proper opportunity to your kid to develop in his or her life. So these type of functions are the basic need of your kids, because in later stage when he or she will be a father or mother, they should not feel that I have not learned such things, so I am unable to give this lesson to my kids. So please, the parents of my kids, enjoy this day. Try to fulfill your dream, what was in your childhood. Because if you will learn something, you can teach your kids likewise. So it is one thing. Second thing, I am telling the things, we have to go study tour. Study tour means this year, 11th and 12th standard students have visited Hyderabad. For 7 days they were there. Parents of these kids of Royal Public School, are you here? अच्छंती की बापा माँ माने अच्छंती ना नहीं ये जौने तो हाथ तो हल्ले मोर कौन करी मु दी हाथ हल्लो जब मैं गुट्टे हाथ हल्लो चुन ये कहीं देखा हो नहीं तो ये 5, 10, 25 ना कौन ये सब पेरेंट्स ना जाओ बहुत पेरेंट्स धन्यवाद रिसेंटली आई कॉल्ड मु कहूची मु जानी डाकिथिली मोइतापुर महोत्सव ता भीतर बहुत दिन चली गला 10-15 दिन मैडम माने कहले सार पेरेंट्स माने राजी हो नांती किछि नै मोर चिंता करियार नै किछि के कहले किछि जन राजी होउचंती मन ताकु नै जीवो तापर कहले सार 30-40 जन राजी हेले मन नै आसीबो सेते बेले मु कहूची प्लीज कीप इन माइंड जो मानक पेरेंट पिला माने जाइथिले मोइतापुर महोत्सव टिके हाथ टेकिबे कि पेरेंट्स माने ये कोन दी जन गइथिले ना गुटे बस भर्ती दिले बा कोन प्रिंसिपल सर थैंक यू हैंड्स डाउन प्लीज एनी हाउ मु देखि पार नाही सेमानक पिला पाखरु किछि सुनिले कि नाही यस और नो सुनिचन ना सुनिचंती कि अल्प लोक अल्प धन्यर गल्प आमर सतक असत हम कि शुणी जदि जानी महोत्सव पिलाटी जो गला से जेतिकी शिखिक आसी बहुत किछि से भली आसते फंक्शन तापर स्टडी टूर एथर मोर 436 जन जाइथिले हैदराबाद 436 मात्र 8टी डब्बा रिजर्व होता 7 दिन बुलिले झाड़ी के बुली कोटा हैदराबाद रे मस्ती करिसंती पुणी आसिक एटी पहुंची कौन पाई जाइथिले कौन ता बापार पैसा अछि बोली जाइथिले केवल ना सेमान जाइथिले कि शिखिबा पाई तेणु आपण मानक पिला को पठांतु स्टडी टूर आपण भाबुते मो पिला छोट पिला नहीं 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 मोइतापुर गोटे गाँव रो निपट मफसल ताको इंग्लिश रे आपण मानक रिमोट विलेज से स्कूल रो पिला माने स्टैंडर्ड 3 and 4 पिला माने जाई भारतर कोणे अनुकोणे एपट गैंगटॉक दार्जिलिंग की बाबा ताकर भूली गली से अच्छी चाइना बॉर्डर एपट राजस्थान दिल्ली नैनीताल कन्याकुमारी बॉम्बे हैदराबाद कोलकाता सबुआड़े बुलिकी आसी सारे कौन मो मोइतापुर पिला अपेक्षा मोर भुवनेश्वर पिला कौन एते दुर्बल पेरेंट्स मान को मोटा प्रश्न करुच्ची बट आई डोंट नीड एन आंसर मोइतापुर गाँ छुआ ठारू एमाने कौन एते दुर्बल मो चाहे प्रमाण करने मो छुआ जोठी था सबल तेणु एथर सार मान को निश्चित भाव स्टैंडर्ड 6 रु करिसंती सेमाने को मत एक्सपीरियंस हवा दरकार आपण माने पिला मान को पठेबे स्टडी टूर तापर हला आज मु फील करूची जो जिनसटा पिला बढ़ुचंती पिलांकर अधिका समय दरकार तेणु आशा करूची भाबुची एपर्तन किछि फाइनल करी नाही आसंता वर्ष पाखरु एनुअल फंक्शन 2 दिन करा जिवो 2 दिन 2 days हम तो कहीं ना ये जो मीटिंग सेशन सारू सारू छुआ गुड़िक पागल हो जाउछंती देखिबा कौन केमी गोटे प्लान टे न कले हब नहीं तेणु यही सब जिनस करा जिवो पाठ एक एठी तो बहुत कम पिला बाहर देखो 95 86 एमती सब टॉप स्टूडेंट्स करिसंती आसी अचिंत आसी जी 80 से केतर केतला 95% स्कूल पिला रखी जाइए आप आउरी रखिबे का रेकर्ड आम इंस्टीट्यूट रॉयल ग्रुप ऑफ इंस्टीट्यूशन लो कई केबे फेल होंतिनी शून्य रखी 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 दौड़ी जीव जो दिन परीक्षा बाडे दब गोटे दिटा संख्या से जाई शून्यर पूर्व बसी जीव देखा फर्स्ट क्लास टे पाई दिबो तेणु एठी मध्य मो छुआ से करिवे try to keep faith on the school on my bigger kids निश्चित भल करि परिवे तेनो you the parents you are the real patron of this school I convey my gratitude to all of my parents here in this school to be a part of this school and let your child be my kids here in this school as college and likewise. So I congratulate the parents, I congratulate their relatives, I congratulate my smaller kids here to be in such a program and to allow me at least to feel that I am alive here. Because my kids are my medicines. My kids are my life. I can't live without my kids. So, please allow me to have the kids, your child, be the kids of mine for years to come. ମୁଁ ଦେଖିବାକୁ ଚାହେଁ ମୋ ଛୁଆ କେତେ ଉପରକୁ ଯାଉଛନ୍ତି। ଏବେ 2 ଦିନ ତଳେ ଗତ କାଲି ଗୋଟେ ପିଲା ମୋର ଅନୁଗୁଳ ଶିବଦ୍ର ପ୍ରଧାନ 9th ବ୍ୟାଚ୍ ମାନେ 11 ବର୍ଷ ତଳୁ ସେ ପାସ୍ ଆଉଟ୍, ସେ ଆସିକି ପହଞ୍ଚିଛି। କ'ଣ କରୁଛୁ ବାପା ତାକୁ ପଚାରିଲା ବେଳେ ସେ କହିଲା ମୁଁ ପିଜି କରୁଛି ଏମ୍ସର। ମାନେ ତ ଏମ୍ସର କେମିତି ହେଇଗଲା? କହିଲା ହେଇଗଲା ମାନେ ମେଡିକାଲଟା କହିଲା ସାର୍ ଏସ୍ସିବିରେ କରିଦେଲି। ମୁଁ କହିଲି ତୁ ଗୋଟେ ଚାନ୍ସ ନା 2ଟା ଚାନ୍ସ? କହିଲା ସାର୍ ଫାଷ୍ଟ ଆଟେମ୍ପ୍ଟ ଆଇ ଗଟ୍ ଏସ୍ସିବି ସିଟ୍ ଫାଷ୍ଟ ଚାନ୍ସରେ। ମାନେ ଆଉ କ'ଣ ବ୍ରେକ୍ କଲା ଏକ୍ସପିରିଏନ୍ସ ନେଲୁ ପିଜି ପାଇଁ? କହିଲା ନୋ ନିଡ୍ ଅଫ୍ ଏକ୍ସପିରିଏନ୍ସ, ଫାଷ୍ଟ ଚାନ୍ସରେ ମୁଁ ପିଜି ଭିଟେଇଛି। ଏମ୍ସରେ ବର୍ତ୍ତମାନ ପଢୁଛି 2nd ଇୟର। ତାକୁ ଥଟାରେ ମୁଁ ଟିକେ କହେ ମୋ ଛୁଆଙ୍କୁ, ମୁଁ ତାକୁ କହିଲି ମଲା ବେଳକୁ ଗୋଟେ ବେଡ୍ ଦେବୁ ନା ଏମ୍ସର? କହିଲା ସାର୍ ସେ କଥା କୁହନ୍ତୁନି, କିନ୍ତୁ ଯେତେବେଳେ ଯେଉଁ ପ୍ରୋବ୍ଲେମ୍ କିଛି କହିବେ ସାଙ୍ଗେ ସାଙ୍ଗେ ଏମ୍ସର ବେଡ୍ ଆପଣଙ୍କ ପାଇଁ ରେଡି ହେଇକି ରହିଥିବ। ମୁଁ ଯାହା ବଢ଼ିଆ ହେଇଛି ମୋ ମଲାଣୁ ସେଇଠି ପକେଇ ଟିକେ ଦେଖିକି କହିବୁ ଯେ ମରିଗଲେଣି। ତେଣୁ ମୋ ଛୁଆ ହେଉଛନ୍ତି ଏଇଆ, ଯୋଉଠି ଖୋଜିବୁ ମୋ ଛୁଆ ଯାଇକି ସାରା ଭାରତରେ 2nd ରାଙ୍କ ପର୍ଯ୍ୟନ୍ତ ପହଞ୍ଚିଛନ୍ତି IIT ବମ୍ବେ। ମୋ ଛୁଆ ଯୋଉଠି IIT ଗୋଟେ ନୁହଁ ଅଧ ନୁହଁ, ମାନେ କେତେ ପିଲା ଗଲେଣି ମୁଁ ଆଉ କିଛି ବୁଝିପାରୁନି। ପ୍ରତ୍ୟେକ ବର୍ଷ ଯାଆନ୍ତି ଡାକ୍ତର ଦେଖିବେ, ଯୋଉଠି ଅଣ୍ଡାଳି ପକେଇବେ, ଯୋଉ ମେଡିକାଲ କଲେଜ ଅଣ୍ଡାଳି ପକେଇବେ ମୋ ଛୁଆ ଭର୍ତ୍ତି ହେଇଛନ୍ତି। ଯୋଉ ବଡ଼ ବଡ଼ ପ୍ରାଇଭେଟ ଡାକ୍ତରଖାନା ସବୁ ଅଛି, ଗଭର୍ଣ୍ଣମେଣ୍ଟ ଡାକ୍ତରଖାନା ଅଛି, ସବୁଠି ମୋ ଛୁଆ। ସେଇଟା ହିଁ ହେଉଛି ମୋର ବାହାଦୁରୀ। ତେଣୁ ଏଇ ଆପଣମାନଙ୍କର ପିଲାମାନେ ଡୋଣ୍ଟ ଥିଙ୍କ ଦ୍ୟାଟ୍ ସେମାନେ ଆଉ କିଛି କରିବେ ନାହିଁ। ସେ ଆଜି କୋଟି ପିଲା ହେଇଛନ୍ତି, କାଲି ବଡ଼ ହେଇଯିବେ, କେତେ ଉପରକୁ ଯିବେ ଆପଣମାନେ ଦେଖିବେ, ମୁଁ ବି ଦେଖିବି। So let them enjoy the real beauty of the life. If the parents are not conscious about this thing, then positively your child or children, they will not have that idea to possess the quality of being a good man. So it depends on you how you will make them. Teachers are thus the via media there. Let the teachers do their job, you do your job, and I am here to do my job. So I hope you have understood my feelings and allow me to serve my kids. So many thanks once again to all of you here, and now we will proceed to further steps. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
We'll have the prize distribution ceremony for all the champions of Royal Public School. Before we proceed, I request Madam Chairman and Madam Vice Chairman to come onto the stage.
I had the chance to witness a marvelous program at Moitapur Mahotsav. Even some students of Royal Public School Kesura went to that, and we had a wonderful time, and we enjoyed that program. Principal sir was also there, program was also there, and it is really overwhelming to see such arrangements here. And
to be honest, I am jealous of you all because we do not have such arrangements at Royal College of Science and Technology. And this time it will be bigger because I was discussing all these things with Jyoti sir, and he gave me a challenge. Sir, you can't have all these elaborate arrangements. And here, Jyoti sir, you are very much standing there, and I must say, you come to our function, you will see everything in a bigger way. And all my students are here. Shall we make it possible? And we will make it possible. So Jyoti sir, don't turn your face off us. It's a challenge. And I know these kids will rock the stage today. And all the students I have seen, they have prepared very hard under the able guidance of principal sir and Pragya ma'am, other teachers, all the members of staff, including Ajay sir and Tripathi Babu, Anta sir and Goli bhai, Golok sir. They have been working hard relentlessly for the last few days to have such a brilliant function, and we are moving in a very smooth way. And I can see there are minor errors, to err is human. So Swati is doing a fabulous job. In spite of not having practices, she is doing her job so nicely. So please give your claps to her. She deserves compliments. And I know she will be a much better anchor next time. And she will really do the best. And I can see all the parents, all the chairs are filled up. And together with Rotary Club of Bhubaneswar Heritage, and please I make an appeal, I request all the parents and their friends to come and join their hands, because there are needy people, they need blood, and this service of yours is a service to the nation. And as per the medical science, when you donate blood, your blood cells are activated and it is purified as per the medical science, because I had the opportunity to conduct several blood donation camps at Krupajal Engineering College. Then I was in charge of it, and I was told by the rector's people that it is healthy. You can lead a healthy life if you donate your blood regularly. Of course, after 3 to 4 months. And that is subject to doctor's prescription, of course. And it is our duty to come and make the blood donation camp a grand success. And parents, I can see the parents, and I still remember the performance of the parents on the occasion of Tare Zamin Par. I was really surprised, and I was very, very happy to know that yes, the parents are also participating in the functions. That's a very big thing. It proves a lot of things. Number one, you have reposed your faith in the school, in the teachers, and you are a part of it. And my dear friends, my dear parents, so it's an eternal triangle, I must say. And the sides are, one side is of the teachers, the other is the students, and the third side belongs to the parents. Together we make a triangle, and the gravitational point is the future of the kids, future of the children. We all three should work in unison to ensure that our children, our students, become worthy citizens of this country. And there are numerous ways. I am really happy to know that there are career opportunities, and esteemed Vice Chancellor Professor Raul has already told about it. And so there are avenues, and I must add something to it. I'm going to cite the example of Abraham Lincoln. Once he said that I do not know what I am going to be in future, but whatever profession I am in, I will be the best. Be it the sweeper's job, be it the scavenger's job, I will be an example. That's it. No profession is great or small, as was told by esteemed chairman, sir. You have to make it big, ensure that it contributes to nation building. And with this, I now hand over the microphone to my host, co-host, co-anchor, Swati. Swati, please.
Thank you, sir. Now we will have the prize distribution ceremony for all the champions of Royal Public School. Before we proceed further, now I request Madam Chairman and Madam Vice Chairman to come onto the stage. Ma'am, please.
8. Please give him a big round of applause. It will be honored by our chairman, sir. Now, coming to the Senior Champion Girl Award, which goes to Krishna Rani Swain from Standard 8. It will be honored by our chief guest, Prabhat Kumar Rao. Sir. The Junior 1 Boys Champion Award goes to Suraj Purkit from Standard 5. And it will be honored by Let's move on to our Junior 2 Champion Boys. And the award goes to Parthasarathy Behuria from Standard 7. And it will be honored by our guest of honor, Mr. Devabrata Next Champion Award, Junior 2 Boys, with Junior 2 Girls, which goes to Ipshita Dwivedi from Standard 7. And it will be honored by Sister Geeta Ma'am. Now it's time for our 10th topper, who is Achintya Kumar Panda, and it will be honored by our chief guest Pravat Kumar Rao. Sir. Than Shekhar Suman Mahapatra, Bhaiya, and it will be honored by our Vice Chairman, sir. Let's give a big round of applause. Now it's time for the champion house, which is goes to Venus House, and it will be honored by our esteemed chairman, sir. Now, it's time for the parents' prizes. I would like to announce the Jyoti competition winners' name. The first prize goes to Rashmi Prabha Oja, mother of Lopamudra from Standard 5. It will be honored by our esteemed chairman, sir. Coming on to the second prize, which goes to Mrs. Eliza Jena, mother of Sai Shivam from Standard 7. It will be honored by our Madam Chairman. Coming on to our third prize, which goes to two winners. They are Mrs. Manini Pradhan, mother of Madhusmita from Standard 3, and Mrs. Swagatika Pradhan, mother of Srushti Sikha from Standard 3. And it will be honored by our principal sir and manager sir. I'm sorry to announce this, that Mrs. Manini Pradhan, the mother of Madhushmita, she is absent. She will get her prize later. Now I move to musical chair, and the first prize goes to Mrs. Eliza Jena, mother of Sai Shivam from Standard 7, and it will be honored by our esteemed chairman, sir. second prize, and it goes to Mrs. Jayanti Lata Dash, the mother of Vaishali from Standard 3, and it will be honored by our Vice Chairman, sir. Now it's time for the third prize, and it goes to Mrs. Swagatika Pradhan, mother of Srishti Sikha from Standard 3, and it will be honored by our guest of honor, Srijukta Devavrata sir. Coming on to the poem competition, and the prize goes to Mrs. Vasundhara Jha, mother of Raghav from Standard 9, and it will be honored by our esteemed chairman, sir. Mrs. Rasmita Shahu, mother of Srishti Pragya from Standard 1, and it will be honored by our vice chairman, sir. Mrs. Sagatika Pradhan, mother of Srishti Sikha from Standard 3, and it will be honored by our principal, sir. Now, it's time for the special prize for Rangoli, and the prize goes to Mrs. Kavita Bhoi, mother of Vasudhara from Standard 4, and it will be honored by our chief guest.
Thank you, Deval. Actually, there are a lot more prizes, but these are kids, their first time. Now what I'm going to do is that the most awaited prize, that's the year-round performance of our kids. That's the best Royalite. Their hard work, their results, their gestures towards the teachers, their behavior towards the peer groups, everything is calculated, everything is monitored, and what comes out is the best of the lot. So we took time, the teachers took time to choose the best of the lot. No matter, each and every one has the ability, each and every one is a superlative degree, but so hopefully Miss Diggle will announce their name and make proud of the school and say with dignity, thank you.
Thank you very much, sir. Soumya Pradarsani Das from Standard 10, and it will be honored by our esteemed chairman, sir. which goes to Raghavendra Jha from Standard 9, and it will be honored by Madam Chairman, sir. Madam Chairman. Let's give a big round of applause for them.
The creator and the preserver. I, on behalf of Royal Public School, wish to thank our guest of honor, Sri Jukta Devabrata Pranigrai sir, Sister Geeta ma'am. From core of my heart, I extend my thanks to our chief guest, Professor Prabhat Kumar Raul sir. Thank you, sir, for gracing the occasion. I take immense pleasure in thanking my beloved Honorable Chairman, sir, for his gracious presence. Thank you, sir, for being an author of our ambition. I wish to thank my ever-loving, beloved, young and enthusiastic Vice Chairman, sir, to be with us, who always stand with us and inspire to explore new horizons. Thank you, sir, for your valuable message and guidance. With grateful hearts, I relocate the valuable service and guidance by my manager, Mr. Ajay Das. Thank you, sir, for being with us and for your sincerity, guidance, and hard work. I thank my principal, Mr. Sarbeswa Samal, sir, who genuinely cares and refining the talents of the young kids. Thank you, sir, for your presence. With a grateful heart, I thank all dignitaries, special invitees, and well-wishers for your silent witness and a sense of appreciation. And to Sambit sir, Badal sir, Ranjiv sir, and all administrative and teaching staff of RCST for their support, cooperation, guidance, and presence. A special thanks to my one and only lovely colleague, Mr. Alam. Without him, we cannot do anything. So, thank you, Alam. With deep reverence and gratitude, I would like to thank our faculty member for making us what we are today. I place on record the contribution and great effort made by them. Thank you, dear teachers. Your impact on us is everlasting. I am indebted to the members of non-teaching. Undoubtedly, your contribution to various aspects of today's event made a difference. Thank you for your unflinching support throughout the year. I express my gratitude to all my parents for your cooperation, advice, as you are the key player of our success story. The provision for appropriate tent, sound, music, light system, electronics, and print and media gave a rich enhancement for today's celebration. I thank them sincerely. Thank you all.
Thank you, ma'am. I now request our principal, sir, to adjourn the meeting. Please, sir.
Thank you. Now I declare the meeting adjourned, and I request all dignitaries kindly occupy their seats. Please, thank you.